Hi everyone, it's Claire back again. So it's week 3 with Marwyn's physio and Marwyn's recovery, and he's doing really well. This is the first week that I've actually really kind of allowed myself to think it's going to be okay, he's going to be alright. I don't think he'll ever be 100%, and speaking to the physio this week, she was saying it's likely that he'll have some ataxia where he's kind of high stepping. So he's going to have a bit of a funny walk, I think, and he might get tired quicker than he usually would. But she was saying that about 30% of his mobility has been regained already, which I feel as though is quite good progress, and that we're hoping for the worst it can be is going to be about 70%. But of course we're hoping for more than that. So let's have a look at Marwyn's physio this week. So next week, Lisa's hoping that we can do some more walking on the treadmill to get his back legs, so that he's doing steps. He is walking, but he's able to stand and he's walking, but it doesn't last for very long until he either goes up on his knuckles or he falls back and loses his balance. But it's going to be a slow process. So here's some footage of Marwyn out in the yard this week. Hello. You stuck, Marwyn? Come on in. Good boy. Good boy. He's kind of back on his feet a little bit more, so he's on the flat of his foot a lot more. But he does this kind of hop, and he's doing all sorts of things to try and compensate for what's happened. And Lisa, the physio, was saying that he just wants to move fast, so sometimes we need to try and slow things down. And luckily, in the yard, and we've got like a big patch of long grass where the cats usually just go and sit in the long grass. And he's sniffing around in the long grass. And Lisa, what Lisa was saying is maybe like scatter some treats in there. So I've been doing that this week so that he stands a bit more. He has to balance to stretch to get to where his treats are in the long grass. So we're doing various different things. I don't have to pinch his toes anymore, which is great. So we've moved past some of those things. But next week I'm going to be doing a lot more counterbalance with him. So that's just nudging him to see. Sometimes he will just fall over. But what we're looking for is that he counterbalances and tries to kind of shift. He's able to sit when you ask him to sit, but he struggles to kind of get back on all fours again. We've also been playing games and some fetch games this week, which hopefully just gives him a bit more stamina and strengthens his legs. He does get tired a lot quicker, but he's trying his best. So here's some footage of us playing some games. Let go. Let go. Let go. Let go. Let go. Marwyn, go get it. Go get it. Get your ball. Get your ball. Good boy. Good boy. Go get it. Go get it. Good boy. Come on then. Come on then. Go get it. Good boy. And finally, one of the things that we got this week was, and we had a really nice spa day because Debbi sent me some lovely tea, some tea leaves and some loose tea leaves, which were just delicious. And she also sent Marwyn some gifts. So she sent him some calm balm, and this I've been putting on his feet, massaging into his feet, which he really loves. And the first day that I put that on, he just fell asleep straight away, pretty much. So he was just having a nice, relaxed, chill day. And then she also sent these, which scared me to death actually, because they are, if you're a bit squeamish, apologies for this. This is a little bit Halloween chicken feet. He loves these. And she also sent, and I think a few people in the comments had mentioned getting something like this. So these are these little boots, which are so cute. Look at that. They're absolutely adorable. They don't quite fit, and what he tried to do is he's kind of stepping on them rather than in them. And I showed them to Lisa this morning, and she said they may come in handy later on when he's going out for walks if he's still struggling to get his balance. But for now, what we want is for him to work through the difficulties rather than giving him something that will compensate for that. So it sounds really harsh, I know, but they may come in handy, and I will definitely be trying to use them in the future. I think maybe when we go to the park in a couple of weeks. But for now, he's got to try and do all this kind of counterbalancing. But Debbi, thank you so much. And here's some footage of Marwyn receiving his chicken feet. We've got a little present from Debbi. Yeah. Should we see? Should we have a look? What's in here? What's this? Oh, what is it? So that's it for this week, everybody. As I said, I feel as though I can see some progress this week. It's difficult because sometimes when he's tired and he needs to rest, that's when I'm thinking, oh, he's not making any progress or he's going backwards. But I think it's to see the bigger picture and to be able to kind of look back on these videos and see what the progress is each week has been quite helpful for me. So I would like to say thank you again to Debbi. Thank you to everybody for your continued support. I think it's going to be a few more weeks. Lisa was talking about trying to get him back on his feet and walking and out by the end of October, which would be fantastic. I mean, I hope he's pretty much back to as much mobility as we can get him by Christmas. But yeah, we'll see how it goes. But thank you very much for your support, and I will see you in the next video.